Hi, this is Mirna with Knitting with Mirna, and today I'm going to show you how to knit the basket weave stitch. I love this stitch. It is reversible, it is stretchy, and all you need to do is know how to knit and how to purl. As simple as that. And by combining these two stitches, we can come up with this amazing stitch that I actually use for semi-sweaters. So if you've been following my videos and you click on a doggy sweater, you're gonna see that how to knit a doggy sweater. You're gonna see that I use the same stitch for semis sweaters. So let's start. I'm using worsted weight yarn. These are little bobbins that I had around the house. They're by Knit Picks. So I'm going to use a multiple of 5. See? Because each square is 5 stitches. So I'm going to cast on 20 stitches so I can demonstrate how to get this sequence going. So let us cast on 20 stitches. We're going to use the long tail cast on. If you need a reminder on how to do a long tail cast on, please look in the description below and click on how to do a long tail cast on. So yeah, I'm going to cast on 20 stitches, and then I'm going to show you what we're going to do next. Once you have your 20 stitches, you're going to knit 5 and purl 5. And repeat that sequence till the end of the row. Like this. So you knit 5 and you purl 5. And then, once you get to the end of the row, you're going to turn your work around and you're going to repeat the same sequence of knit 5, purl 5. I will say for about 4 rows or whatever height you like. So this, before we switch to wherever you see knit, we're going to do purl. So let me not to get too much ahead of myself. And then just show you as we go row by row. Okay, here's the first row. Complete it. And you can see it already where your knit stitches are. And these are your purl stitches. Remember, if you have a raised bump facing you, this is your purl stitches. And when they're smooth and flat, almost like a V shape, these are your knit stitches. So let's go back another row and knit 5 and purl 5. Okay, here I have my, I'll say about 4 rows. This is a nice height for demonstration purposes. So now we're going to reverse the order of the stitches. So wherever you see a knit stitch, there you're going to purl. So this is a knit stitch, and we know that because it is flat, not raised, and we have like these little V shapes in the pattern. So now we're going to purl 5 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now we have pearls, so we're going to knit over them. So that's going to be 5 knits. And if you need a refresher, a reminder on how to do the knit stitch or a purl stitch, go to the description and find a link for how to purl or how to knit. Okay, so here we got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now we have 5 knit stitches. We're going to do 5 purl stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and again purl. Now we're going to knit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and turn your work around. And on this row, now you're going to knit the stitches as they're presented, as they're shown. So here you can see all purls. So here we go. We're going to purl them all. No arguing there. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and here we have knit stitches. So we're going to knit them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on. So again, you will repeat this sequence for another 4 rows or 5, whatever you decide, before switching to the reverse of the opposite of what is being presented in your knits. And that is how you start to see your checkerboard or a basket weave. See? Where you had a knit, then you're going to purl, you had purl, now you're knitting, and like that. This stitch, I think that looks a lot better on a solid background, on solid, using solid yarn. So colored or variegated multicolored yarn, I think the stitch is going to get lost. So for this, I recommend just solid colors. And that's about it. I hope you like it. I hope you'll give it a shot. It's pretty easy. You can put your knit and purl technique to use and come up with this beautiful 3D reversible stretchy piece. If you like this video, please click like, leave me a comment, subscribe, and if you make something, link it to my social media, Knitting with Mirna on Instagram and Facebook. Thank you. Stay tuned for more tutorials. Activate the bell. Thank you.